Welcome to Bedtime Travel Stories, where soothing tales and soft narrations take you on a tranquil journey through the world's most enchanting places, right from the comfort of your bed. Unwind and travel with us as we explore the globe one story at a time, helping you relax and drift into a peaceful sleep. As the day draws to a close and the soft twilight begins to descend, we invite you to join a journey deep into the heart of Mexico. From the bustling, vibrant streets of Mexico City to the ancient wonders that rest just beyond its borders, this journey will take you through rich history, culture, and awe-inspiring landscapes. Mexico City is more than just a metropolis. It is a place where past and present coexist in harmony, where the echoes of ancient civilizations linger in every stone and plaza. The city's pulse can be felt in the lively sounds of its markets, the aroma of freshly made tortillas drifting on the evening breeze, and the sight of grand colonial buildings standing beside modern skyscrapers. Here, history breathes in the rhythm of daily life, from the bustling energy of Zócalo to the peaceful serenity of the Chapultepec Park. As we travel through Mexico City, you will experience the unique fusion of indigenous heritage and colonial influences that define the city's character. Yet beyond the city, a deeper story awaits. A story told in the ancient ruins, scattered across the valleys and mountains that surround Mexico City. The majestic Pyramids of Teotihuacan rise from the land, mysterious and powerful, remnants of a civilization long past but never forgotten. The ruins of Tenochtitlan, the once great capital of the Aztec Empire, now lie quietly beneath the surface of the modern city, their presence felt in every street name and stone relic. As we journey through these wonders, we will also explore the serene beauty of Xochimilco, where a network of tranquil canals and floating gardens recalls the ingenuity of the Aztecs. These waters offer a peaceful escape from the city's energy, a chance to drift beneath a sky painted in the hues of twilight, surrounded by the soft rustle of reeds and the gentle calls of native birds. Mexico City and its surrounding archaeological wonders are filled with stories. Stories of ancient gods and powerful empires, of resilient cultures and vibrant traditions. As we begin our journey, let the gentle sounds of the city and the calm, reflective voice of the past guide you into a state of relaxation. Together, we will explore the beauty, history, and quiet magic of Mexico, one chapter at a time. In the heart of Mexico City lies the Zócalo, the grand central square that has witnessed centuries of history unfold. As dawn breaks, the vast plaza slowly comes to life. The first rays of sunlight touch the magnificent Metropolitan Cathedral, its stone facade glowing softly, while the National Palace stands majestically nearby, its walls adorned with murals that tell the stories of Mexico's rich past. The square, once the ceremonial center of the ancient city of Tenochtitlan, now serves as a symbol of the blending of Mexico's indigenous roots and colonial history. The Zócalo is more than just a place, it is the soul of the city. Early in the day you can hear the gentle sound of vendors setting up their stalls, the soft rustling of flags fluttering in the breeze, and the echoing footsteps of early risers crossing the expansive plaza. As the day unfolds, the Zócalo fills with life. Locals, tourists, and performers all gather under the watchful gaze of history. The air is filled with a symphony of sounds, the distant toll of the cathedral bells, the hum of conversations, and the rhythmic beat of traditional drummers performing in honor of their ancestors. Just beyond the Zócalo, the city's streets stretch out like veins, each one leading to a different part of Mexico City's story. Avenida Madero, a pedestrian avenue lined with colonial-era buildings, is bustling with people, its cobblestones echoing with the footsteps of those eager to explore the shops and cafes that line its sides. The scent of freshly baked pan dulce drifts from a nearby bakery, mingling with the rich aroma of freshly brewed coffee, inviting passers-by to pause and enjoy a quiet moment. As you wander further, the transition from the historic to the modern becomes evident. The towering Torre Latinoamericana rises against the skyline, a testament to the city's resilience and progress. From its observation deck, you can gaze out over the sprawling metropolis, an endless sea of rooftops, church spires and green parks, all framed by the distant silhouettes of the Sierra Madre Mountains. The view is breathtaking, a reminder of the vastness of Mexico City and the layers of history that lie beneath its surface. In the quieter corners of the historic center, the Templo Mayor offers a glimpse into the ancient world of the Aztecs. Excavated ruins reveal the remnants of what was once the grand temple complex of Tenochtitlan, the heart of the Aztec Empire. Walking through the site, you can almost hear the echoes of past ceremonies, the chanting of priests, the sound of conch shells, and the crackle of incense burning in offering to the gods. The stones, weathered by time, speak of a civilization that was both powerful and deeply connected to the natural world. As the afternoon sun casts long shadows across the plaza, the Zócalo transforms once more. Street performers take to the stage, their colorful costumes swirling as they dance to the rhythms of traditional music. The crowd gathers, their faces lit with smiles as they watch the vibrant display of culture and artistry. The energy is infectious, yet there is a sense of calm in the way the city embraces its traditions, weaving them seamlessly into the fabric of daily life. As evening approaches, the Zócalo takes on a new kind of beauty. The golden light of the setting sun bathes the square, and the cathedral bells toll once again, their deep, resonant sound carrying across the city. Lights begin to twinkle in the windows of the surrounding buildings, and the gentle glow of lanterns illuminates the pathways. The air cools, and a sense of peace settles over the square, as if the city itself is pausing to reflect on the day that has passed. The Zócalo is a place where the past and present coexist, where every stone and every corner holds a story waiting to be told. As night falls and the city's lights shimmer against the darkening sky, the heart of Mexico City continues to beat, a quiet, steady reminder of the resilience, beauty, and spirit of this incredible place. Nestled amidst the bustling streets of Mexico City lies Chapultepec Park, an expansive green oasis that offers a tranquil escape from the urban landscape. As morning light filters through the dense canopy of trees, the park begins to stir with life. The soft rustle of leaves sways gently in the breeze, while the distant call of birds adds a melodic backdrop. Chapultepec, one of the largest city parks in the world, is both a sanctuary for nature and a place where history, culture, and recreation converge. Strolling through the park's meandering pathways, one can feel the energy of the city slowly dissolve into the gentle embrace of nature. The towering ahuehuete trees, some of which have stood for centuries, create a shaded refuge for visitors. The scent of fresh earth and blooming flowers fills the air, inviting all who enter to take a deep breath and relax. The serene waters of the Lago de Chapultepec reflect the lush greenery, and small boats glide smoothly across its surface, their ripples creating delicate patterns that glimmer in the sunlight. At the heart of the park stands Chapultepec Castle, perched atop a hill and watching over the city below. The castle, once the residence of Emperor Maximilian I, is now a museum filled with artifacts that tell the story of Mexico's past. As you walk up the winding path to the castle, the view opens up to reveal a breathtaking panorama of Mexico City. Modern skyscrapers interspersed with colonial-era landmarks, all framed by the distant mountains. The castle's grand halls and lush gardens offer a glimpse into the opulent life of a bygone era, but its peaceful surroundings create a sense of calm that feels timeless. As midday approaches, the park fills with families, friends, and individuals seeking a moment of respite. Artists set up their easels along the pathways, capturing the beauty of the landscape in vibrant strokes of paint, while children play in the open spaces, their laughter carrying through the trees. Food vendors sell traditional snacks: elote, roasted corn smothered in butter, lime and chili, and paletas, colorful fruit popsicles that offer a refreshing taste of Mexico's natural bounty. Chapultepec Park is not only a place of beauty, but also a cradle of history. Beneath its grounds lies a story that stretches back to the days of the Aztec Empire, when this land served as a retreat for Aztec rulers. The park's name, derived from the Nahuatl word Chapultepec, meaning at the grasshopper's hill, is a reminder of the deep connection between this place and the indigenous heritage of Mexico. As you wander further, the Museo Nacional de Antropología comes into view, its vast collection of artifacts offering insight into the rich and diverse cultures that have shaped the country. In the afternoon, the sun casts a warm glow over the park, and the gentle splash of fountains creates a soothing soundtrack for those resting on benches beneath the trees. The Monumento a los Niños Héroes, a tribute to the young cadets who died defending the castle, stands tall and solemn, a reminder of the sacrifices that have been made for the country. The monument, surrounded by flowers and shaded by tall pines, offers a quiet space for reflection and remembrance. As the day draws to a close, the park's energy begins to shift. The soft hues of twilight settle over Chapultepec, and the sounds of the city fade into the background. Visitors linger by the lake, watching as the last rays of sunlight dance on the water, while others make their way to the castle's terrace to witness the sun setting over the sprawling city. The tranquil beauty of Chapultepec Park, with its blend of nature, history, and culture, offers a gentle reminder of the peace that can be found amidst the bustle of life. Just outside the bustling energy of Mexico City lies the ancient wonder of Teotihuacan, a place that has captivated the imaginations of people for centuries. Known as the City of the Gods, this archaeological site holds within it the stories of a great civilization that once flourished here, its origins shrouded in mystery. As dawn breaks over the expansive valley, the silhouettes of the Pyramid of the Sun and the Pyramid of the Moon rise against the sky, their shapes slowly emerging from the mist that clings to the landscape. The air is cool, and the quiet of the morning lends an almost sacred atmosphere to this ancient place. Walking along the Avenue of the Dead, the broad pathway that runs through the heart of Teotihuacan, one cannot help but feel the weight of history in every step. The avenue stretches for miles, lined with the remnants of what were once grand structures, temples, palaces, and plazas. The stones beneath your feet are worn smooth from centuries of travelers, their surface warmed by the first rays of sunlight. The vastness of the site, combined with the towering pyramids that rise on either side, creates a sense of awe, as though you are stepping back in time to an age when this city was at the height of its power. The Pyramid of the Sun, one of the largest pyramids in the world, stands as a testament to the ingenuity and ambition of the people who built it. Climbing its steep steps is a journey in itself, each step bringing you closer to a panoramic view that stretches endlessly across the valley. At the top, the wind carries the scent of earth and distant wildflowers, and the sight of the entire city sprawled below is breathtaking. The gentle curves of the mountains in the distance frame the view, and the quiet stillness of the moment invites reflection, a connection to those who once stood in this very place, looking out over their grand city. Not far away, the Pyramid of the Moon stands with equal grandeur, its position at the northern end of the Avenue of the Dead, offering a commanding view of the ancient city. Unlike the Pyramid of the Sun, the Pyramid of the Moon is dedicated to ritual and ceremony, its terraces adorned with altars where offerings were once made to the gods. The air here feels different, charged with the energy of countless ceremonies, prayers, and rituals. Standing at the base of the pyramid, you can almost hear the echoes of chants and the steady rhythm of drums, the heartbeat of a civilization long gone but never forgotten. Throughout Teotihuacan, remnants of the vibrant art and culture that once flourished here are visible in the intricately carved stone reliefs and colorful murals that adorn the walls. The Palace of the Quetzalpopalotl, named after the mythical butterfly bird, showcases some of the finest examples of Teotihuacan artistry. The vivid reds, blues, and greens of the murals are still visible, their depictions of animals, gods, and celestial beings hinting at the spiritual beliefs that shaped the lives of the people who once called this city home. As the day progresses, the sun climbs higher, casting sharp shadows across the ancient stones. Visitors from all over the world explore the ruins, their voices hushed as they take in the magnitude of the city. Yet, despite the activity, there is a sense of tranquility here, a deep stillness that seems to emanate from the very earth. The expansive plazas, once bustling with life, are now places of quiet reflection, where the past and present meet in a delicate balance. As the afternoon turns to evening, the light begins to soften, bathing the pyramids in a golden glow. The shadows lengthen, and the ancient structures take on a different character, their surfaces glowing with warmth. Standing at the base of the Pyramid of the Sun, watching as the last rays of daylight fade behind the mountains, one can feel the timelessness of this place. The sense that Teotihuacan, the city of the gods, will always endure, a silent witness to the passage of time and the stories of those who came before. As the bustling energy of Mexico City gives way to the quieter outskirts, a unique and enchanting place emerges. Xochimilco, often called the Venice of Mexico. Known for its tranquil canals and vibrant floating gardens, Xochimilco offers a glimpse into the rich, agricultural ingenuity of the Aztec Empire. Early in the day, as the mist lingers above the water, the canals take on an ethereal quality, reflecting the greenery of the Chinampas, the artificial islands used for farming. The gentle lapping of the water against the boats creates a soothing rhythm, inviting you to relax and take in the beauty of this extraordinary landscape. The trajineras, brightly painted flat-bottomed boats, are the best way to explore Xochimilco's network of canals. Decorated with colorful arches and floral motifs, the trajineras are a reminder of the vibrant culture that defines this place. As the boat glides through the water, the air is filled with the scent of fresh flowers and the sweet aroma of corn tortillas being prepared at a nearby market. The soft rustling of reeds along the water's edge adds to the tranquility of the experience, creating a peaceful escape from the urban landscape. The history of Xochimilco is deeply connected to the ingenuity of the Aztecs, who developed the chinampa system to grow crops on the lake's surface. Floating gardens filled with marigolds, dahlias, and other native flowers create a patchwork of color that seems to float effortlessly on the water. The sight of farmers tending to their crops, using the same techniques passed down through generations, is a testament to the enduring legacy of Aztec agriculture. The gardens, vibrant and thriving, offer a sense of connection to the natural world, a reminder of the symbiotic relationship between people and the land. As you drift further into the canals, the atmosphere becomes even more serene. The Isla de las Muñecas, or Island of the Dolls, appears in the distance, its eerie decorations contrasting with the otherwise tranquil setting. Hundreds of dolls, weathered by time, hang from the trees, their presence a tribute to the island's mysterious past. The story of the island is one of folklore and superstition, adding a layer of intrigue to the journey. Despite their unsettling appearance, the dolls seem to watch over the canal, their silent gaze adding to the enigmatic charm of Xochimilco. Music is an integral part of the Xochimilco experience. As the morning turns to afternoon, the sound of mariachi bands drifts across the water, their melodies echoing between the gardens. The music is joyful yet gentle, blending seamlessly with the natural sounds of the canals. A trajinera carrying a mariachi band passes by, the musicians dressed in their traditional suits, their instruments gleaming in the sunlight. The lively tunes bring smiles to the faces of those on the boats, creating a sense of community among strangers as they share in the celebration of Mexican culture. Families and friends gather on their trajineras, enjoying picnics of freshly made tacos, elote, and aguas frescas. The air is filled with laughter and conversation, the simple joy of being together in such a beautiful setting. Vendors in smaller boats approach, offering everything from handcrafted souvenirs to delicious local treats. The colors, sounds, and scents create a sensory tapestry that is both calming and invigorating, a reminder of the richness of life in this unique part of Mexico City. As the sun begins to set, the light over Xochimilco takes on a golden hue, casting a warm glow over the canals and the floating gardens. The water reflects the colors of the sky. Shades of orange, pink, and purple blend together in a beautiful display. The trajineras, now lit by lanterns, continue their gentle journey along the canals, their reflections shimmering on the water's surface. The peacefulness of the scene, combined with the soft sounds of nature and distant music, creates a moment of pure tranquility. Xochimilco is more than just a destination. It is an experience that connects the past with the present, a place where the ingenuity of the Aztecs and the vibrant culture of modern Mexico come together in perfect harmony. As the trajinera makes its way back to the dock, the evening air cools, and a sense of calm settles over the canals. The journey through Xochimilco is a reminder of the beauty that can be found in slowing down, in taking the time to drift gently along the water, and in appreciating the simple wonders of the world. Amidst the vibrant energy of modern Mexico City lies a window into its ancient past. The ruins of Templo Mayor, the central temple complex of the once great city of Tenochtitlan, nestled in the heart of the historic center, just steps away from the bustling Zócalo. Templo Mayor stands as a reminder of the city's deep-rooted heritage. Early in the morning, the site is quiet and the rising sun casts long shadows over the ancient stones, giving the ruins an almost ethereal quality. The air is filled with a sense of reverence, as though the spirits of the past still dwell among the ruins. The Templo Mayor was the spiritual and ceremonial heart of Tenochtitlan, the Aztec capital, dedicated to the gods Huitzilopochtli and Tlaloc. Walking through the site, the remnants of the twin temples and their surrounding platforms create a vivid picture of the grandeur that once defined this place. The stones are etched with carvings of serpents and symbols of the Aztec cosmovision, their intricate designs still visible despite the passage of centuries. As you wander through the pathways that wind between the ruins, it's easy to imagine the ceremonies that once took place here, the scent of burning copal incense, the rhythmic chants of priests, and the vibrant offerings made to the gods. The excavation of Templo Mayor, which began in the late 20th century, has revealed layer upon layer of history, each representing a different phase in the temple's evolution. Archaeologists have unearthed countless artifacts, statues, ceremonial objects, and offerings that offer insight into the spiritual beliefs of the Aztecs. The stone disk of Coyoacán, the moon goddess, lies at the base of the temple, depicting the myth of Huitzilopochtli's birth in stunning detail. The stone, with its intricate carvings and vivid symbolism, speaks of the powerful mythology that shaped the lives of the Aztec people. Beside the ruins stands the Templo Mayor Museum, a treasure trove of artifacts that have been carefully preserved and displayed. As you enter the museum, the cool air and quiet atmosphere create a sense of calm, perfect for reflecting on the history that unfolds before you. The exhibits guide you through the story of Tenochtitlan, from its founding on the shores of Lake Texcoco to its rise as the center of a vast empire. The objects on display, jade masks, obsidian blades, and delicate pottery, offer a glimpse into the daily life and spiritual practices of the Aztec people, each piece a fragment of a larger story. One of the most striking features of the museum is the large-scale model of Tenochtitlan, which brings the ancient city to life in vivid detail. The model shows the sprawling network of canals, temples, and markets that once made up this bustling metropolis. Standing before it, you can almost hear the sounds of the ancient city, the calls of merchants in the market, the splash of canoes moving through the canals, and the distant hum of life in a place that was both sacred and dynamic. As the day progresses, more visitors arrive and the energy of the site begins to change. The quiet reverence of the early morning gives way to a sense of curiosity and wonder, as people from around the world explore the ruins and learn about the history of Tenochtitlan. Guides share stories of the Aztec gods and their importance in everyday life, the symbolism of the temple's design, and the significance of the rituals that once took place here. The voices of the guides, speaking in different languages, create a chorus of shared fascination, connecting people across time and culture. In the afternoon, the sun casts a warm golden light over the ruins, and the stones seem to glow with an inner fire. The Metropolitan Cathedral, built atop the foundations of Tenochtitlan, looms in the background, a stark reminder of the changes that have shaped this land. The juxtaposition of the ancient and the colonial, the sacred and the modern, speaks to the resilience of the Aztec spirit, which endures despite the passage of time and the forces of history. As evening approaches, the Templo Mayor takes on a different character. The light fades and the ruins grow quiet once more, their outlines softened by the encroaching shadows. The stories of Tenochtitlan seem to linger in the air, whispering of a time when the city was the heart of a powerful empire, a place where gods walked among men. The legacy of Templo Mayor is not just in the stones and artifacts that remain, but in the spirit of Mexico City itself, a city built upon the layers of its history, where the past is always present, and the stories of old continue to shape the lives of those who call it home. To the south of Mexico City lies the charming neighborhood of Coyoacán, a place where cobblestone streets, colonial-era buildings, and the scent of blooming flowers create an atmosphere that feels worlds away from the bustling metropolis. Known as the village of coyotes, Coyoacán is one of the city's most beloved neighborhoods, offering a tranquil escape with its rich history, artistic heritage, and colorful character. As the morning sun begins to warm the red-tiled rooftops, Coyoacán awakens with a quiet vibrancy, inviting you to wander and discover its many hidden gems. Plaza Hidalgo, the main square, is at the heart of Coyoacán. The plaza, shaded by tall trees and surrounded by historic buildings, is the perfect place to sit and watch the world go by. The gentle murmur of the nearby Fuente de los Coyotes, a fountain adorned with statues of coyotes, adds a soothing soundtrack to the scene. Vendors set up their stalls along the edges of the plaza, offering everything from handcrafted jewelry to colorful textiles. The air is filled with the scent of freshly made churros and elotes, roasted corn topped with butter, lime, and chili, tempting passers-by to pause and enjoy a treat. Coyoacán is also known for its deep connection to Mexico's artistic heritage, and a visit to the Casa Azul, the Frida Kahlo Museum, is a journey into the life and work of one of the country's most iconic artists. The vibrant blue walls of the house stand out against the lush greenery of the garden, and stepping inside feels like entering a different time. The rooms are filled with Frida's personal belongings, her paintings and artifacts that tell the story of her life, her struggles, her passions, and her deep love for Mexico. The garden, with its brightly colored pottery and native plants, offers a peaceful space for reflection, a place where art and nature come together in harmony. A short walk from the Casa Azul brings you to the Leon Trotsky Museum, the former home of the Russian revolutionary who found refuge in Mexico during the latter part of his life. The modest house, with its high walls and simple furnishings, stands in contrast to the vibrant colors of Coyoacán, yet it tells an important story of exile, friendship, and political struggle. The museum offers a glimpse into Trotsky's life in Mexico, his relationship with Frida Kahlo and Diego Rivera, and the events that led to his tragic assassination. The garden, where Trotsky spent much of his time, is a tranquil space with chickens still roaming freely, a nod to the past and the simple pleasures he found here. As the day progresses, the streets of Coyoacán fill with activity. Musicians play traditional tunes in the plaza, their melodies blending with the laughter of children chasing pigeons and the chatter of friends catching up over coffee. The Mercado de Coyoacán, a bustling market just a few blocks away, is a feast for the senses. Stalls overflow with fresh produce, fragrant herbs, and vibrant flowers, while the food vendors offer an array of mouth-watering dishes. Tacos al pastor, quesadillas, and tamales are prepared with care and bursting with flavor. The market is a lively, colorful place where the spirit of Mexico comes alive in every bite and every smile. In the afternoon, The Jardín Centenario, another beautiful park, offers a peaceful spot to rest. The Arch of Coyoacán, adorned with a pair of coyote statues, marks the entrance to the garden, and the flower beds are filled with bright blooms that attract butterflies and birds. The benches beneath the shade of the trees provide the perfect place to sit and read, or simply watch as the sun filters through the leaves, casting dappled light on the cobblestones. The sound of church bells rings out from the nearby Parroquia de San Juan Bautista, a reminder of the neighborhood's deep historical roots. As evening approaches, the energy in Coyoacán begins to shift. The warm glow of lanterns lights up the plaza, and the scent of roasted chestnuts fills the air. The cafes and restaurants that line the streets come alive, their tables spilling out onto the sidewalks as people gather for dinner and drinks. The sound of laughter and music drifts through the night, creating a sense of warmth and community. The cantinas and small bars welcome locals and visitors alike, offering traditional drinks like pulque and mezcal, each sip a taste of Mexico's rich cultural heritage. Coyoacán is a place where time seems to slow down, where the simple joys of life, good food, good company, and beautiful surroundings take center stage. As you wander through its quiet streets, past colorful murals and flower-filled courtyards, you can feel the spirit of the village within the city, a place where history, art, and culture come together to create something truly special. The day ends with a sense of contentment, the gentle breeze carrying the echoes of music and laughter, a reminder that in Coyoacán, every moment is meant to be savored. In the heart of Mexico City, set amidst the sprawling greenery of Chapultepec Park, stands the National Museum of Anthropology, a treasure trove of history and culture that holds within its walls the story of Mexico's rich and diverse past. As morning light filters through the trees lining the museum's entrance, the grand structure begins to reveal itself. The museum's iconic umbrella fountain, a massive stone column adorned with carvings and topped by a wide metal canopy, stands proudly in the central courtyard, its cascading water creating a gentle, rhythmic sound that welcomes visitors. The museum's vast collection spans thousands of years, encompassing the history of Mexico's indigenous peoples, from the earliest pre-Hispanic civilizations to the vibrant cultures that still thrive today. Stepping into the first gallery, you are greeted by the monumental Stone of the Sun, also known as the Aztec calendar stone. Its intricate carvings tell the story of the Aztec cosmos, with each symbol representing a facet of their belief system, a delicate balance between the forces of nature, the gods, and humanity. The stone's presence is commanding, its surface worn smooth by time yet still vibrant with the story it tells. Moving through the galleries, you encounter the wonders of the Olmec, Maya, and Zapotec civilizations. The colossal Olmec heads, with their enigmatic expressions and impressive scale, speak of a civilization that once dominated the jungles of southern Mexico. Their stone surfaces are etched with lines that suggest the passage of centuries, the textures weathered yet powerful. The intricately carved jade masks of the Maya tell a different story, one of artistry, spirituality, and reverence for the natural world. Each piece seems to hold a secret, waiting for you to discover its deeper meaning. One of the highlights of the museum is the exhibit dedicated to Teotihuacan, the ancient city whose ruins you visited earlier. The scale model of Teotihuacan offers a bird's-eye view of the once thriving city, its grand pyramids and sprawling avenues brought to life in miniature. The model is surrounded by artifacts from the site, delicate pottery, tools, and ceremonial objects, all of which help to paint a vivid picture of the daily lives of those who lived there. The gallery is quiet, with soft lighting that invites reflection. And as you walk through, you can almost hear the echoes of the ancient city. The distant call of a priest, the laughter of children playing in the courtyards, the steady rhythm of life in a place long gone. Another captivating gallery is the one dedicated to the Maya civilization, where you are greeted by an impressive replica of the tomb of Pakal the Great, the famous ruler of Palenque. The tomb's richly adorned walls are covered with carvings that depict Pakal's journey to the afterlife, surrounded by gods and mythical creatures. The intricate designs tell a story of belief in the cyclical nature of life, death, and rebirth, a story that resonates throughout the museum. Nearby, the collection of Maya stelae, with their elaborate glyphs and portraits of rulers, showcases the deep connection between art, history, and power in Maya society. As you move further through the museum, the exhibits shift focus to the daily lives of Mexico's indigenous peoples. The colorful textiles of the Zapotec and Mixtec cultures are displayed with pride, their vibrant patterns reflecting the landscapes and traditions that inspired them. The tools, pottery, and household items on display offer insight into the ingenuity and creativity of these early communities, who learned to live in harmony with the land, using its resources to build thriving societies. The atmosphere here is one of admiration and respect, a celebration of the resilience and spirit of Mexico's first peoples. One of the museum's most striking features is its ethnographic wing, which highlights the living traditions of Mexico's indigenous groups. The exhibit showcases the vibrant clothing, music, and rituals that continue to define these communities today. The displays are filled with life and color. Feathered headdresses, intricately beaded jewelry, and photographs of festivals that capture the joy and pride of indigenous culture. The sounds of traditional music drift through the gallery, creating an immersive experience that connects the past with the present, reminding visitors that these traditions are very much alive. As the day draws to a close, the light in the museum softens, casting a warm glow over the exhibits. The sound of the umbrella fountain in the central courtyard continues to provide a gentle soundtrack, a reminder of the continuity of time. The National Museum of Anthropology is more than just a collection of artifacts. It is a journey through the history of Mexico, a celebration of its diverse cultures, and a tribute to the enduring spirit of its people. Stepping out into the evening air with the museum behind you, there is a sense of connection to something much greater. A feeling that the past, present, and future are all part of a continuous story, one that is still being written. As the sun begins to set over Mexico City, the sprawling metropolis takes on a different character, a quieter, softer side that only emerges as the day draws to a close. The bustling energy of the city fades into the background, and a sense of calm settles over the historic streets, grand plazas, and verdant parks. The lights of the city twinkle against the twilight sky, and the scent of evening blooms drifts on the cool breeze, inviting you to take one last stroll through this extraordinary place. The Zócalo, which bustled with activity throughout the day, now offers a peaceful space for reflection. The Metropolitan Cathedral, bathed in a gentle golden glow, stands majestically against the deepening sky, while the National Palace rests in quiet splendor. The sound of footsteps echoes across the vast plaza, and the distant toll of the cathedral bells creates a sense of timelessness. Visitors linger on the steps, taking in the beauty of the illuminated square, the stories of centuries etched into every stone. Wandering through the city's neighborhoods, you find yourself drawn once more to the serene paths of Chapultepec Park. The park is hushed now, the laughter of children and the music of street performers replaced by the gentle rustling of leaves in the evening breeze. The Lago de Chapultepec reflects the last light of day, its surface shimmering like glass while the grand silhouette of Chapultepec Castle stands watch over the city. Couples stroll hand in hand along the pathways, their conversations quiet, their steps slow, savoring the peacefulness that only the end of the day can bring. As you make your way towards Xochimilco, the colorful trajineras that floated merrily along the canals during the day are now lit by lanterns, their soft glow casting a warm light on the water. The songs of mariachi bands have grown softer, the music now a gentle serenade that blends with the sounds of the night. The tranquil waters reflect the moon and stars, and the trajineras move slowly, their passengers enjoying the cool evening air and the magic of this timeless place. The spirit of the Aztecs, who created these floating gardens centuries ago, seems to linger, a reminder of the ingenuity and beauty of Mexico's past. Back in the city, the streets of Coyoacán are alive with the warmth of community. The cafes that line Plaza Hidalgo are filled with people enjoying a final cup of café de olla or a glass of mezcal, their laughter mingling with the soft strumming of a guitarist playing in the square. The gentle hum of conversation fills the air, and the plaza, now illuminated by lanterns, seems to glow from within. The scent of roasting chestnuts wafts from a nearby vendor, and the simple joys of the evening. Good food, good company, and the beauty of a quiet night bring a sense of contentment. The National Museum of Anthropology, a treasure trove of Mexico's history, stands quietly in the twilight, its umbrella fountain continuing its gentle cascade. The museum's galleries, filled with the stories of ancient civilizations, are now closed, but the spirit of the past lingers in the courtyard. The statues, carvings, and artifacts that tell the story of Mexico's rich cultural heritage seem to whisper their secrets into the night, a reminder that history is always with us, shaping who we are and guiding where we go. As the night deepens, the lights of Mexico City create a sparkling tapestry against the darkness, stretching out in all directions, from the foothills of the surrounding mountains to the edges of the sprawling metropolis. The majestic Pyramids of Teotihuacan rest quietly beneath the starry sky, their outlines barely visible in the moonlight. The ancient stones, which have witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations, now stand in silent reverence, a testament to the enduring spirit of Mexico. The journey through Mexico City and its surrounding wonders has been one of discovery, a journey through history, culture, and the beauty of the land. It is a place where the past and present coexist in harmony, where every street corner, plaza, and ruin tells a story of resilience, creativity, and connection. As you prepare to leave, there is a sense of gratitude for the experiences shared and the memories made, for the quiet moments of reflection and the vibrant celebrations of life. Mexico City bids you farewell with a gentle embrace, its lights shimmering in the distance as you close your eyes. The stories of this place, its ancient pyramids, serene canals, bustling plazas, and quiet parks, will stay with you, a reminder that the spirit of Mexico is always alive, waiting to be discovered. May the echoes of this journey guide you into restful sleep, and may the beauty of Mexico fill your dreams with wonder. We hope you enjoyed today's serene journey and found peace in our gentle narration. Do join us next time as we make a relaxing visit to another of the world's most iconic places. Sweet dreams and safe travels until we meet again.